What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of GarageMC. In today's episode, what I'm going to do is show you my 400EX build so far. I've got everything listed out, all the prices I paid for everything. Just give you guys a good look and see where I'm at, pretty much where this is right now. Alright, so let's start at the back. What we have here is the quad I bought came with a Tusk rear axle. After that, I think it's a +2. It's got the adjustable spacers in it. I got the mod quad rear locking axle nut on there. A eBay carrier. I got the wave rotor. I bought a new set of brake caliper and the master cylinder for the rear brake up there. You guys can see that. I'll walk you around the other side of the quad. Streamline, braided stainless steel brake lines. I got the skid plates underneath. I bought those off eBay. I had to buy a new rear shock off eBay. It's used. It's not new. Everything else from the back so far, there's the airbox I had to buy new, OEM. I bought the snorkel that goes to the airbox, or the intake tube, whatever you want to call it. New chain, like I said, new front sprocket. Whole engine's been recoated. I got the Tusk shifter lever. I bought a new neutral switch for it. New oil drain plug, OEM. My starter's been refinished. I actually painted it with a high heat engine gloss black. Wrapped the center of it with carbon fiber vinyl. You guys can get a look at that. If the camera will pick up I think it came out pretty good. The whole top end's been rebuilt. If you guys seen my first video, I did an unboxing of the BP Racing package that I got. The quad has a 426cc big bore kit, 88mm. It's got a 10-to-1 compression piston in it. Stage 2 hot cam. The Kibble White black diamond valves, dual springs, titanium retainers, all new gaskets from Cometic. Let's see, what else? Stage 2 hot cam, like I said. I got the engine plugs, billet case saver. Where else? I still have to put the other Nerf bar on, guys. I'm having a problem. One of the bolts was stripped out inside the frame, and there's still a piece of it in there. I got to finish drilling it out. I'm not really looking forward to that, but on with the rest of the stuff. Let's see here. Alba Racing front bumper. These A-arms will be coming off. I'll be getting a set of full flights. Similar color scheme. I'm going to do black on the bottom, red on the top. Upgraded the front shocks from stock to OEM 450R shocks. I actually got those off a buddy of mine. He happened to have them in his garage. Traded him a go-kart chassis I had laying around for those and a couple other parts that don't go to this, but I just grabbed them while I was there. Let's see. I have the YFZ 450R front brake calipers on there. They're 2-piston instead of 1-piston, and they do bolt right on to the factory spindles. No modifications needed. Everything just bolted right on. I have the wave front brake rotors to match the rear. Every bearing, every bushing in the whole quad is brand new. The lower steering bearing is brand new. The upper bushing is brand new. I got the front streamlined red braided brake lines for the front as well. Moose racing perch, pro taper bars, fly racing grips. I bought a new kill switch, starter switch. Turns the headlights on and everything like that. I got one of those brand new. Let's see here. All of the front brake reservoir, I took that apart, rebuilt it. Did a brushed finish on the aluminum. Same with the throttle, the thumb throttle. Took that all apart. Everything's brand new in it. Did a brushed aluminum look on that as well. The oil cooler is stock. I just painted it flat black. Steering stem, I put that in a sandblaster, stripped it down, painted it silver, and then same thing as I did with the starter. I wrapped it with carbon fiber. It's like a It's like a 3D high gloss carbon fiber vinyl. Let's see what else is here. Let me walk you guys around to the other side of the bike. Here's what the Nerf bars that I bought look like. They're similar to the ones you buy on eBay, like the Alba ones. I believe they're all made in the same factory. They all look identical. So I got the brand new Big Gun Evo R full stainless steel exhaust. Started wrapping that in the titanium heat shielding. It's easy, but it's not at the same time to do that. Let's see what else we got here. The oil tank, I know of the heat problems that 400EXs have, hence the reason I started doing the exhaust wrapping on the header. The tank, I figured I'd try this out. I wrapped it in the reflective gold heat tape, just like I did with the intake tube. See if it can cut down on maybe a few degrees, get it a little bit cooler. The bearings in the front hubs are new. These are the OEM rims. I think these are Mass FX tires that came on it. They're pretty worn. Won't be running those. I actually bought a set of new Mass FX front tires. And I bought these Ocelot rear tires. They're 18 by 9.5/8. A little bit smaller for this quad, but for the type of riding I'm going to be doing, it's going to be more in the beginning of the rev range to mid-range. I'm not going to be too much at top end, but you know, I'll have another set that I'm going to buy that's similar to the size it was on the quad when I got it. So that's pretty much the build as it is right now. It's not done yet. The plastics were pretty shot. I actually refurbished the plastics and they came out really good, actually. And I bought a graphics kit for them. I bought a brand new OEM Honda seat. The one that was on it, the prongs that hold the seat down, where these little clips are, the seat stays. The parts on the seat were like, they were like broke off. They were kind of flimsy. They didn't have the rigidity that they had from stock, but I just got a whole new seat. There's a better option. But I will go through the prices here. You guys bear with me for a second. So first and most important part I bought was a manual, $30. Clips for all the plastics, $6. Chains and sprockets, $40. Grips, $13. Air filter, I didn't end up using, that was $9. I bought the gas tank, the cover, the part of the plastics that goes up in front of the seat, goes on top like your gas cap area. I bought that. That was $25. I bought a new fuel petcock for the gas tank, $10. Rear shock used, $75. I bought the Attack graphic seat cover, which I didn't end up using because I got a new seat. That was $38. The rear brake caliper, master cylinder, $32. Carb rebuild, $9. Front wheel bearings, $13. Steering bearing, $8. Case saver, $14. Alba bumper, $61.95. Engine plugs, the little red CNC plugs that go where the timing marks are, $15. Upper bushing for the steering stem, $8. I bought a stainless steel bolt kit for the whole quad. That was $52. The triangular aluminum motor mounts, I bought an extra set just so I could polish them and see what they would be different. They were only $9. I bought an extra oil cooler because the one that came on the quad was pretty beat. That was $18. The eBay bearing carrier, $50. The Tusk rear sprocket hub, that was $62. Pivot bearings by Boss Bearing, $46. The tank heat shield that goes under the gas tank, paid $50 for it. Probably could have got that a lot cheaper, but I didn't really shop around. I just bought it. OEM tank straps that hold the gas tank down to the frame, $14. The Alba billet gas cap, you guys didn't see. I'll show you a video when it's all put together. But that was $26.50. The pivot bolt from Honda, it says it was OEM. I don't think it was, but $24. The chain slider, $20. I bought stainless steel pinch bolts for the swing arm, $9.75. All new bearings in the suspension linkage, $26.77. The exhaust gaskets, all three of them, $16. I bought an extra oil cooler because it came with the oil lines because the ones I had, they were kind of looked a little crappy. I didn't want to put them on there. $40 shipped. Stainless steel bolt kit for the engine, $30.40. The primary chain roller, $11. I bought a Chinese carburetor just for extra parts if I needed something off it. It was 50 bucks. The timing chain sliders and the tensioner, 28 bucks. Oil filter, the spark plug boot and a spark plug, 14 bucks. I bought a Tusk complete gasket kit for extra gaskets that I needed. It was $37. I bought a couple little HRC stickers. They were $4. Assembly lube. Rear axle spacers were 37 bucks. The airbox OEM was 50 bucks. Intake tube OEM was 25 bucks. I bought a K&N recharge kit for the K&N filter. It's 20 bucks. The head rebuild kit, a couple parts I needed out of it. I didn't use all of it. $28. I bought a battery, 29 bucks. I bought these air shrouds off eBay, the aluminum ones you guys see on there. There's no directions on how to put them on. Can't find any pictures of it, and they don't line up to any holes that are on the quad. I don't have stock fenders either. There's the Mayer race plastics on it. Wouldn't recommend those, but 44 bucks. I bought a graphics kit. It was rather expensive, $140. Front tires, $88. Rear tires, $90. I bought some anodized red valve stems for the rims, $7 bucks. I bought a box of bolts from somebody that tore down a 400EX. It's a crucial item for little stuff that you just might not have or you need in a pinch. 38 bucks. The rear wave rotor was 28 bucks. The OEM seat from Honda was $108. YFZ front calipers, $45. Brake line clamps, I'll show you those real quick. These right here that just hold the brake line in place. I bought those. They were, I believe, $14. Where are we at? Yeah, they were 14 bucks. I bought 2 custom brake lights. I'm going to make a custom brake light setup. 19 bucks. I bought a CNC red dipstick. Billet aluminum dipstick, oil tank. For the oil tank. Let's see here. That was 15 bucks. Mod quad locking at the double locking axle nut was 55, 56 bucks, somewhere around there. All the gold heat shield tape I bought was like $23. I still have a ton of it left. The rear brake line from Streamline was $33.95. The new knob that turns on the gas on the petcock, I bought a red billet aluminum one. It was 13 bucks. Ignition switch was only $20. The Big Gun Evo R exhaust was $525 shipped. Streamline front rotors were 68 bucks for both. I bought a set of OEM bolts that hold the rotor to the hub. They were 11 bucks. The headlights that I'm going to use were $33. I had to buy new castle nuts for the rear axle, 10 bucks. The front plus 2 brake lines from Streamline were $76.50. Alba Nerf Bars, $174. I bought a bunch of various jets. It was like 11 bucks. I bought a grab bar because I have an extra subframe. I'm actually going to make a video. I don't like how the grab bar is one part of the frame on the 400EX, so I'm going to make one that's like you can bolt on and interchange. I paid 37 bucks for it used because it's just going to be pretty much just see how it works out. New clutch cable, 10 bucks. Throttle cable, $8.38. I bought a bunch of extra oil filters, $11. I bought an OEM drain plug. The other one was all marred up like somebody stripped it. It was 11 bucks. Skid plates, 120 bucks. The new neutral switch that I bought was 12 bucks. Kibble white head studs, $100 for 4 friggin' bolts, 100 bucks. It's crazy. I bought the exhaust studs. They were $38, and all the stuff from BP Racing, after my discount code and adding some jets to it, came to $756 shipped. So that brings the parts total to $4,000 with tax, $4,322.29. Now, to add to that, to get to the $5,600, I bought this quad. It came with a whole nother rolling chassis. I sold some parts off of that, so obviously at the end, when I'm done selling all the extra stuff that was left over, guys, I'll give you guys a total, in the next videos when it comes down to it's actually done and I can call it done. But yeah, that is my 400EX build and counting. So it's not done yet, but it is very soon. Actually went and bought oil today to start it up and break it in, but you guys will be seeing this soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.